12-15, seventh place in the Eastern Conference, just 3-6 in their last 9. Again, it's getting, I know you wrote about this, it's getting hard to defend the slide now. It's becoming 10 games is eighth of the schedule, roughly.
Yeah, if it were just injuries, then maybe you could say, well, they're fighting injuries, and they are. I mean, Evan Mobley, they get Jared Allen back, Evan Mobley goes out. Darius Garland, to me, looks as if he's still kind of finding his rhythm, although he had a really nice game against the Hornets the other day, though that resulted in an ugly home loss in overtime. So, I think there's and Max Strus and Sam Merrill being out hurts them in the sense that those are guys who do the intangibles, and that's where they're getting beat, is the intangibles department, the loose balls, the blockouts, the overall intensity, which are things Strus brings and Merrill even to a smaller degree. So there are injuries, but they're also, there's kind of a locked-in issue where they're not doing those small things and not doing the fundamentals and relying on Donovan Mitchell too much, and it's come back to bite them. So, the troubling part of that, Dave, is they had a week off to kind of get things right, and then they come back, and all of a sudden, as Chris Fedor at cleveland.com wrote, they were down 17 points in back-to-back games against the Wizards and the Hornets. So I think that, there's a lot of things at work here that are going wrong, and they're easily correctable. It's just kind of an effort thing. So, the good news is they're only a few games out of second in the Eastern Conference, have been playing terrible. You put together a 5-6 game winning streak or win 6 out of 8 or something, all of a sudden you're right back in contention for number 1 seed.
Is it fair to say, this is probably the most challenging stretch for Kenny Atkinson? He didn't have many challenging stretches last year, first year as head coach of the Cavs, but challenging stretch for him. What do you think his message is to this team? It's a team that's got young players but young veterans on it.
Yeah, he's really a player's coach, where he's kind of like, we got to do these things better. We got to clean these things up, but keep fighting through it. I believe in you guys. It's not like Greg Popovich, where he's shouting proclamations throughout the gym and they're booming off the walls. Kenny Atkinson he understands. He's been around the NBA a long time, was with the Warriors when they won that championship in 2022. And if you remember, that Warriors team had some serious struggles during the regular season. So there's no sense of panic, but there is a sense of, hey, listen, we're better than this. We got to clean it up. And I think that we will, but, it's not warning bell time, but it's starting, that time is starting to warm up a little bit. And I think Kenny Atkinson realizes that, but he's also far from panicked and realizes, look, we can put together a 7-game winning streak in March. It doesn't have to happen right now. And we're going to be in good shape. So I think that look, this is way less than ideal, but at the same time, this truly, truly is a marathon, and it only takes one really good stretch, and all of a sudden everything changes for the better.